Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing good today. Just less than 20 minutes ago or so. Uh, you ever have a friend that like freaks out for no reason? Like somebody you've known your whole life and they've always like kind of been different as you knew them, but you don't talk to them for a while and then you respond to like kindly, be nice to them. Just, yeah, this is weird. But anyways, my friend Todd here. So I have this friend Todd, and I've known him for ages, long time, long time. I lived in Kentucky before I went to Minnesota, and before I ever came here to Texas and all that. Known him forever, and I hadn't talked to him in a little while, but I saw a post on him, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." So I thought I would share what my thoughts are on passcodes for phones. And anyways, let's dive into it. But either way, before we get into this, I just want to let Todd know, even though he ended up blocking me, I'm not sure why, what's going on. I'm not sure if he's drinking or something, or if he's just in a rage, or I'm not sure what's going on with him right now. But before he blocked me and all that, I tried to tell you that, dude, I'm here for you if you need me. Always will be, even if you're having issues. But whatever happened, Todd, I hope you feel better, and may God bless you and your entire family and all your endeavors, because I truly care about you. And then maybe you'll see this, maybe you won't. Who knows? But let's dive into it. So he says here, when a woman has a passcode on her phone, it's a big red flag. I mean, never mind all the other BS I can deal with a lot, but I won't deal with trust, ever. That's a deal breaker, and the deal is broke at that point. So he's talking about, I guess, a girl having a password on her phone. Well, I thought about it for a second. I was like, I kind of had some things like that, maybe with a girlfriend way back in the day or something, and stuff and things like that. So I thought I would chime in my 2 cents. And what I ended up saying was, passcodes keep one's phone secure in case it's ever lost, to prevent others from gaining access to accounts and personal information. And I said anything at any time can be deleted from a phone, calls, texts, all of it with just a push of a button. So I see it as a trust issue that truly has nothing to do with a passcode. Because with or without a passcode, if someone wants to run around on you and cheat or whatever, they're going to do it regardless. But that's just my opinion. I said I would want my other to have a passcode on their phone for security. And he says, yeah, I bet Shannon would agree. LMAO. She just got $1,800 taken out of here bank account in Knobsville, Indiana. Guess who didn't have access to her phone? Well, that I could understand, but I never said nothing about having access. I just said passcodes. Like, someone should have a passcode on their phone. And if it's your significant other, maybe you should write that passcode down or something as an emergency in case you need to get into her phone. Something like you give yours to her, y'all could share it, but I think people should have passcode. So, I kind of got what he was saying, but, guess who didn't have access to her phone? WTF ever. So he says, WTF ever. And then he goes, oh, hey, Shannon, LMAO. Who had to call the police because Mike was threatening suicide? Hell, I had to talk to the cops in Texas. Hey, Mike, remember that one? Took a whole afternoon of mine away, buddy. Glad you agree with him, baby. And I say, excuse me, sorry, not following you. Who's Mike? Because he knows I don't like to be called Mike. I always go by Michael. But that's okay, I said, who's Mike? And not sure where this is from or why. Are you okay? Always here if you need me. That's what I responded to him. He responds, I'm talking about you. Have you lost your mind? Do I need to have Whitney chime in, Tim King's wife? Dude, you're normally out of your gourd. And yeah, I had to get a hold of Texas police to make sure you were okay and was on the phone when they found you. Does any of that click? It was about 2 years ago. And I said, yeah, I don't go by Mike, and unsure why you would take a moment in my life that was the hardest time in my life and hold it against me just for saying how I think about passcodes? Seriously, what are you talking about here, Todd? I said, and no, I'm not always out of my gourd. I haven't ever done anything to try and hurt you, Todd. Perhaps one day we can have a conversation. I'd be happy to tell you what I've been through, Only my closest friends know. And I think I just said, hope you get to feeling better or something like that. He responds, LMAO. Is that a thanks for trying to save your life? If so, you're welcome. Shakes my head. People these days. I'm like, okay, where is this going is what I'm thinking. I'm like, why is he drilling on me over a part in my life that was years ago that, I didn't know that he did that or anything. That's a longer story. We could talk about that one day, but usually only my close friends know that, and I never spoke to him about it. I didn't even know that he knew about it. So let's see here. Next one. He goes, oh, and Mike, I'm good. I said, you sure you're okay? Because he doesn't seem good. I don't know why he's attacking me, because I had a thought on passwords on phones for security. But anyways, he's taking a life issue for me, a mental health issue, and trying to turn it and bully it against me to make me feel bad or something. Well, good luck with that, Todd. I don't work that way anymore. He goes, I said, what is this? I said, are you sure you're okay? He laughed at it. I said, what is this really about? Because it seems you're taking anger from one thing and applying it to me. I asked him if he's been drinking, because it seems like he's been drinking. People can get hostile when they're drinking or emotional and stuff. I asked him, I said, you been drinking, or why are you so hostile at the moment? His response was, well, hell, Mike. I'm chatting with folks like you. I must be okay. How's you and your stepdad, the one that was apparently beating you? Now, I'm not quite sure where beating comes from, so I said, I'm doing fine. He's doing okay, I guess. We don't talk much. He goes, I'll bet. And I said, not sure about the beating thing, but yeah, I let him hit me one time in an argument, because we did get in an argument, and, he hit me. And that's okay. People get too angry they can't control themselves. That's not my problem. That's their problem. You can't control your anger to the point that you want to punch somebody. That's your problem. But anyways, I said, what you mean, I'll bet? I told him, you're acting very strange, Todd. Did my passcode comment really upset you this bad? Well, brother, when a grown man gives advice, now I didn't give him any advice. I didn't see him give me any advice. I was just making in my own opinion, statement on passcodes and phones. I think phones should have passcodes, so people don't get into your shit if you lose your phone. Well, brother, when a grown man gives advice regarding a subject I feel strongly about, expect a pushback. I didn't give him advice. And I said, I didn't give any advice, though. He goes, I guess your meds are working. What I mean is simply this: mind your own business, which is what I should have done with the Texas thing, apparently. Okay, if that's how you feel, that's your choice, Todd. I said, I don't see this as a pushback. To be honest, I'm not sure what this is or what's going on with you, truthfully. But I'm here for you if I can be. I'm not going to let an opinion on passwords change anything. I care about you, man. And I'm not on any meds, Todd. He goes, yes, you are. Don't forget, I know you. Well, apparently you don't, because I'm not on meds. I'm not in therapy. I'm good, brother. So I said, okay, that's also your choice. Whatever is wrong with you, just know I'm here if you need me. Not sure why you're acting this way, but hope you feel better. No, Todd, apparently you don't know me at all, which is the truth. Apparently you don't know me at all. You think I'm like some crazy guy or something. No, I've just been through a lot in my life, and I understand mental awareness. I'm big with mental awareness because, the EMTs, the first responders, are vets. You'd be surprised how trauma in someone's life can truly affect them mentally, and people need support, and I would always support anyone for that. But that's okay. I said, no, Todd, apparently you don't know me at all. Think about it. You haven't seen me in forever, dude. You haven't talked to me. We don't talk on the phone. We're just like friends on Facebook, but you don't really know me. Maybe you should take the time to get to know your old friend. But instead you decide to do this. That's okay. That's also your choice, Todd. I said, no. Apparently you don't know me. Think about it. Have a great night. Glad you found a psychiatrist with meds. Night, man. I don't know what his problem is, but Todd, you need to stop drinking or whatever's going on with you. I'm not sure. I said, no, Todd, apparently you don't know me at all. I said, no, I'm not in therapy, which I'm not, or meds, my friend, which I'm not on therapy, or I'm not none of that. I said, but it's okay. My guess is you're drunk or something. Nice try at being a bully, though. And it was a nice try, Todd, but yeah, whatever. You ain't gonna faze me. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't. Boop, off the shoulder. If that's your choice. You want to act like a Todd. You want to act like a Todd than me a Todd. I said, nice try at being a bully, though, but it didn't work. May God bless you and your family and all your endeavors. And I truly mean that, Todd. I truly, hope you have a good life. I care about you. I've known you a long time, but, And then at that point, he was typing something, and I realized he's just getting mad and mad and mad. So I was just like, I'm just going to remove my comment about me thinking phones should have passwords on them so people can't get into them. I said, I ain't going to fuel your fire. But right after I removed that, he typed this. This guy, Mike, again, he knows I hate Mike, wanted to rap about this crap, then deleted me. I didn't delete you, I just removed my comment because apparently it really upset you, me thinking that, people should have passwords on the phone if there's a trust issue with your significant other, and, that's kind of on you. I know if I'm with somebody, I have to trust them, whether they got a password on their phone or not, or any of that. I have to trust them, And I'm sorry that, Shannon lost some money out of the bank and all that. I hope that works out with you. I can understand your point of view and all that, and why you might have needed to get into her phone or something. But why would you have to get into her phone if there ain't supposed to be nothing on phones? So you got a computer at home or something, or was it an emergency, or, couldn't you, call somebody who had a phone, or you had a phone or something, or did you couldn't get to her, or I don't know what happened there. You'd have to explain that. But anyways, he ended up blocking me, and I don't have you blocked, Todd. And I just deleted my comment because this seemed to upset you, and you're trying to bully me, and you're bringing up all this suicide stuff and trying to bully me and make me feel bad, and sorry, son, it doesn't work that way, Todd. I don't work that way, but it was a nice try. You really need to think about how you treat people. I think you might be hanging out on Facebook too much because you're becoming a bully. You just gotta learn to relax, man, and be nice to people. People be nice. You get what you give. Positive brings positive. But you just negative. I don't know what's gotten into you. And I don't know why you would hate me. I've never done nothing to you personally. I've never tried to harm you. Never tried to do anything to you. So why you want to hate me and give me a hard time? I think you're the one who's having the issue. Maybe you're the one who needs to see the psychiatrist and possibly get on meds. Because right now, I think you need some anger management. Anyways, just so you know, if you do watch this, Todd, I said, no, Todd, you're just very angry, and I have no idea why, which I had no idea why. And I consider you a friend, so no need to fuel your fire you have going on right now. If you are drinking and can't remember how you're acting or what you have said here, I'll send you the screenshots. Hope you feel better, buddy. And, well, yeah, I took the screenshots. Because he's like, this guy Mike wanted to rap this. Todd, you need to get a grip. I hope you don't treat other people in your life like this. All y'all, I always thought all of y'all were great. I had much love for you. So I'm not sure why you're angry. But I hope you get over it. I hope you find what it is you're looking for, and you can learn to forgive people and just kind of relax a little bit, son, because you're having some bad problems right now tonight. And he typed some other stuff which I never even seen, and I don't know who he was talking to because this wasn't to me. I didn't see it in my thing. He goes, yeah, I get that, but here's my argument. Get the fuck off the phone so much and use other means. If your life is so easily hacked by accessing your phone, then you are an idiot and it needs to be hacked. My phone has nothing I care about. People are retarded and they wonder why their money gets stole. Shakes my head. I don't buy the passcode argument. Never will. If someone has a trust issue, it's the one that they have they have an intellectual malfunction on what they should keep on their phones. Either way, they will still get robbed. They will still have their bank accounts accessed. The trust issue is local. Yeah, that's what I said. So you agree with me on that. If someone has a password and you can't get in their phone and you're trying to get in their phone because you can't trust them, the trust issue, you're right. The trust issue is local. It's within you because you have an issue not being able to see what the other person's doing. You don't trust them. Get what I'm saying? It's local. And I'll be honest, I could give two shits at this point. My argument is stalwart. I think your argument is upstairs in your own head, Todd. Because you weren't arguing with me. You were just trying to bully somebody. And I'm sorry that you could take somebody that you've known for a long time, but don't know them, because you don't know me. You know of me, and you knew me way back decades ago. You knew me. And maybe if you would have ever taken the time to see what happened and why I came to Texas and under the circumstances, you would more easily understand that one night that I was hopeless and I drank a whole bunch, and yeah, maybe you would understand that and have a little compassion in your life for other people. Do me a favor. You tell all of our vets who commit suicide, you tell them you don't give a shit. You take all of our EMTs, tell them you don't give a shit if they commit suicide. You also take all of our first responders and you tell them you don't give a shit if they commit suicide. Because that's kind of what you're telling me. And I thought I was your friend. I can't even imagine how you would respond to a stranger who had suicidal thoughts one time. How do you respond to strangers? Now I get why you're an electrician, because you could never be in medical. That's for sure. Could never do it. You don't have the attitude. You're too hostile. You're too angry. You gotta learn to relax, dude. You gotta chill out. Nobody's perfect. I know I'm not perfect. But I know this. If you were ever suicidal, I would never take it and turn it around and use it against you to make you upset and just to make you angry. Todd, you're a bully and you're a fucking idiot. But I still love you. You did this, not me. So I hope you have a good life. It was nice knowing you while I could. And maybe when I get back to Kentucky, we'll just talk about it face to face. See how it goes then. But knowing you, just the way you act like this, you probably end up trying to hit me too. Must suck. Stay happy. And I'll see you all on the next one. Wow, this is like the weirdest video I never wanted to make. That is messed up. That is so messed up. And beyond it being messed up, is I do really care about you. And, that sucks that you have to do this. And just Yeah, it's very strange. I hope you treat Shannon better than how you're treating other people from what I see on here. Y'all have a good one.